Hopefully they can see it now.
They should be.
Okay.
And 11:19 left to go. No score in this one. 4-4 are the shots on goal. Puck is behind the Jets' net. He plays it out in front, and it's taken over by McAfee. He'll come back the other way with speed. Had it poked away. Oh, Cale Smith knocks a Metro player all the way into the bench. And it gets quite a reaction from the crowd.
No penalty. Good.
I'm
a
little surprised. He did hit him from behind. Bloom with the puck along the near boards. Kaufman came over, couldn't get the puck. Now it comes out. And Sobanos played it toward the net, but not really much on that. And the puck got stuck behind the net. And the Metros there tried to center it, and a good job by Krugel to block that one from coming in front. Now Kaufman played it in the middle. That one off a stick. Dane still has the puck. Got it into the Metro zone. They will take over the puck with it, and Angerman will send it all the way down the ice. Out of the net, Krugel just played it back, and then they center one, but nobody there for the Metros as they're changing behind the play. They'll dump it in, delayed offsides. They tag up. Back for it is Bloom. Over for it is Elam. He tried to play it up the far boards. Puck bouncing there near the line, and it's still loose near the line. Good job by the Metros to keep that in. Now it's poked away, though, and back the other way. Eklund had poked it away. Now it is carried on. Centering pass between Whitrock and Eklund. Eklund was taken down behind the play. And in the meantime, it is going to be Trosper for the Metros. His long shot went off the end boards wide of the goal. They try to play it in front. That hit a leg. And now back in the net, Norman. Jackson Norman with the puck. Left wing pass ahead. It is taken. And a shot right on by Lee, and it was saved by Moninger, and he was able to cover up.
I'm getting, there's no sound or video.
Well, he just got the video. He just put the video on a minute ago. So there's no sound, I guess, Joe.
No, there is sound.
Okay.
9:15 left to go here in the first period of play. Shots now 6-4 in favor of the Jets, according to the scoreboard anyway.
We got sound and video. You're going to check your phone just to make sure?
I'll check it just to be safe, but I'm not really too worried about it.
We've had some great shot scoring opportunities.
Yeah.
Goalies made some nice saves.
So far, so good.
Well, not really. There's none in the net.
Well, no, but at the same time, we did do a good job of.
Here we go. Jaden Wood.
In front and couldn't pull the trigger. Then a backhand shot by Tatirski.
Yeah,
and they
Corin
score
got it.
on the third try. And on Corin.
22, 26, and 10 it should be. Let's see what they announce. Then we got no replay, so we can't verify.
I was just going to say, we can always look at it later.
Well, yeah, but they're not changing nothing later, Joe.
Nope.
You know that.
They don't necessarily change it now.
Right.
So, center ice face-off, 1-0 our score, 8:50 to go, halfway through the first period. Corin, and like I said, a two-thirds JV line. Corin out there with Tatirski and Jaden Wood. And they get the first goal on the 8th shot.
I'm getting all good with sound and volume.
Yeah, I know. I told you it was. Yeah. I can tell from here. The reason why we weren't seeing it before is that I clicked on the start streaming thing, but there's a second thing you have to click on to go live, and it wasn't lit up for some reason at first, and so I thought we were live, but we weren't. But anyway, we are now. 8.5 minutes to go here in the first period. Metros with the puck, trying to work ahead. Delperdang had it poked away. Comes back out into the Jets' end. Taken there by Ownby. Now it was poked away by McAfee for the Jets. Puck behind the net.
I didn't hear what they announced. Did you?
No. I'm not sure they did.
Okay. I know Corin got the goal.
Here it is.
Here it is.
Couldn't hear him. There's a shot from a sharp angle, goes wide off the end.
22 from 26, so Woods didn't get one.
Yeah, they didn't get Wood one.
I don't know if Wood got it or not.
I was just going to say, I don't think he necessarily deserved one, but at any rate, Norman with the puck, or excuse me, that's Amon. And now Kaufman, he had it poked away. Amon again tried to send the long headman pass. McAfee had to go off of him, and now they're going to call that a hand pass, which again is just, it's a silly call, to be quite honest. But at any rate,
we're up.
We'll get a center ice face-off. 7.5 minutes to go here. First period, shots 9-4 in favor of the Jets. They lead at 1-0. It's the Whitrock line out with Eklund and Lee. Off the sideboard, a good pass there by Bloom, and Whitrock able to carry it into the line. Then Eklund keeps it in.
Nice save.
Cole Eklund plays it across. He's got Lee a shot, and I'm not sure if that went off the goalie or missed it entirely.
I think it was just a tad high, Joe.
In the meantime, Whitrock plays it back toward Eklund. That was intercepted. They do get it out to center ice. Bloom there. Knocked it down. So Bonos with it for the Metros. He'll pass it across in his own zone. They're changing on the play.
That's a penalty. They're going to call it.
I think
offsides.
What
are they calling?
I was just going to say, I think they may be calling too many. I didn't think they deserved it. It was not offsides. The puck was in the neutral zone.
What's he calling?
The officials are going to have a little bit
I didn't even know. I just noticed they had a 4-man crew.
Yeah, I think they are discussing that as a too many men. I do not think they deserve it.
No, they're going to call a penalty.
Because nobody over there tried to play the puck. They did technically have.
No, they're not calling the penalty.
I was going to say, they did technically have more players than they probably should have. But generally, they'll allow that as long as they're in the vicinity of the bench and no one attempts to play the puck or another player. And I think they're explaining that to Radoslav Ilo right now.
Right. I'm okay with that call.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't think they deserved the penalty, but they probably shouldn't have blown the whistles. Actually, if anything, it was good for us that they did.
Right.
Whitrock line will stay out there. They had a pretty good chance just a moment ago. Down under 7 minutes to go, first period. 1-0 the score in favor of the Jets. Bloom plays it off the sideboards and into the zone. Sobanos there for the Metros. Plays it across. It'll come up the far boards. It was knocked away from Carlson. Jets trying to get possession of it. Puck's just loose along the far boards. They play it back behind the net, and it comes to the side of the goal. Moninger will cover up and get the save. Gunnar Moninger, the goaltender for the Metros. It's Camden Krugel for the Jets. In case you missed it earlier on, 6.5 minutes to go in this first period. Whitrock on the draw, one that cleanly comes back out to the point. Elam, and that's a shot, a save, and then Cole Eklund was right there. Couldn't get it past the goaltender Moninger. Goes into the corner. Eklund tried to play it back to the point for Bloom. He couldn't stop it, and it's going to back the odd man rush the other way. Trying to work in on goal, a shot and up over the glass out of play off the stick of Jack Strasper.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if it hit something before it went up. I think it may have.
Yeah. Eklund had a great scoring opportunity with that puck in front.
So, shots are now 10-5. I don't know that was really a shot, but at any rate, we'll get a face-off to the left of Camden Krugel. Both teams making changes. Off the draw, Trosper a shot. Ooh, that almost snuck through, but back of the net, Norman will ring it around near side looking for Dane Kaufman, the captain, up ahead. Got it to the line and out to center ice. Sobanos for the Metros. Played it to his defensive partner, Netley. Now Cale Smith trying to work in the other way. Cale played it in the middle. Jets couldn't get a stick on it. It was taken away by Netley, but now it's picked up by McAfee. Walks in on goal. A shot and a blocker save by Moninger. Now here's Kaufman with it, spinning around. Puck comes out to center ice. McAfee will go for a skate. Turns and plays it up ahead looking for Smith. Goes off of him, so there'll be no icing. Back for it, Netley. He made a good move trying to go up the far boards. Had it poked away by Kaufman for a moment, but Sobanos will carry on. He'll send it down the ice. This could be icing. Nice. No, they're going to wave it off.
Wow. Okay.
They say Norman could have played it, I guess.
I don't know about that.
In the meantime, the puck comes loose in front, and a backhand shot and a glove save by Krugel, and he will hang on. Didn't get much on it, but Krugel up to the task. Shots now 11-6 with just under 5 minutes left to go. In the first period, Jets on top 1-0 on an Andon Corin goal.
Yeah, nice.
About halfway through the period. It was the culmination of about 3 shots, that Corin goal.
Yeah.
And that was really contribution from all members of that line. Nice wink wide pass from Brody Lee. He was trying to get it into the zone. He was looking for Redmond. Went off his stick. It's now in the near corner. Whitrock left it. It comes to Eklund. All the way back out to Amon. Left point, walks in. Wrist shot on goal. Puck is loose. They center it, but right through the middle and by everybody and out to center ice.
We just keep missing these rebound opportunities. They're right there on our sticks. We're just not finalizing them.
Eklund trying to pick up the pass from Lee. Bouncing near the line.
We're just not finishing them.
We're not finished.
Yeah, we're not finishing them.
That was Homer with the joke, ladies and gentlemen.
Really? I was giving it a shot. We tried.
On Halloween, he's dressed up as a comedian.
Yeah, there you go.
4:07 to go, first period.
The bus driver asked me what I was dressed up today as the Jets GM. I don't dress up that day as the Jets GM every day.
You've been wearing that costume for how many years now?
This is 18th as the general manager.
Oof.
19th in the program. Sam's freshman year, I was not the
GM.
Team rep.
Yes.
Took it over in the middle of his sophomore year when Mike said it's yours now.
Long shot by Sobanos, steered aside by Krugel. Elam plays it back behind the net, and then McAfee got it in the middle. That was actually Arnold.
We all started when all you webcasts was the
it was just
tournament.
Audio.
And the tournament.
And it was only the tournament, and it was only audio back in those days.
Right.
And we still said stars.
Until the Capitals came into town, and Mike Curry says,
We're doing that.
What are they doing up there? I go, they're webcasting all their games. He goes, hey, I thought we were the New York Yankees. Start webcasting.
And we are.
And we did.
Yes.
Away games. We haven't gone to home yet like other teams.
That is true. Just waiting for the word.
Yeah, I don't think that's coming.
Doesn't look like it.
No.
So in the meantime, I thought for sure when the pandemic was going on that would be the time, but it didn't work out. Kaufman was able to kick it away, goes to the far boards. Dane trying to play it in deep. Smith over there couldn't get to it as they ring it around to the near side boards.
He was holding his stick.
And a shot by Smith, and he missed the net. Boy, turned and shot quickly. Elam keeps it in. We're down to 3 minutes to go.
He just couldn't get it on net.
Yeah, absolutely. Puck along the near side boards. Kaufman ran into a player over there, Trosper. Puck in the Metro's end. They have possession. Oh, good job by McAfee to come over and pick a pocket.
Oh.
He gets taken to the boards, but it's carried on by Kaufman trying to walk in front. He did walk in front, but didn't have the puck on his stick. Now goes behind the net with 2.5 minutes left to go in the period. Bloom able to get it in his feet, but he couldn't control it.
I'd have to say right now this ref is letting them play.
I would say he did. Malloy over there. Now Elam will play it down, and they center one in front to Leah's shot, and that was blocked at the defense. A good effort by Caden Netley there to dive in front.
Great pass by Kaufman.
Absolutely. And we'll get a face-off. 2:16 left to go in this first period. Jets have the 1-0 lead over the Sioux City Metros here at IBP Ice Center in Sioux City. We're in Bogie tomorrow and Sunday. Whitrock on the draw, another clean win. Eklund back to the point. Norman a shot. That hit a man in front. It's still loose there. Eklund another shot and a save by Moninger. Back of the net. Try and work it free. It squirts toward the middle, but Eklund couldn't get a shot on goal. And now comes out to center ice. Jets pop it back in, delayed off sides. Metro's clear, and it's picked up by Ownby, I believe. It comes in front, and a shot by Sanders was well wide. Now here's Whitrock with speed. If they hurry, it's 2-on-2. Whitrock across for Eklund and on goal, and he fanned as he went to shoot.
I think he was trying to go back, actually.
He might have, but unfortunately the puck didn't go where he wanted it to.
The puck didn't go back with him, yeah.
And so now with 87 seconds, the puck goes into the zone, and Norman there in the corner.
Let's be smart.
Comes to Eklund up near the point. Behind the play, the Metros were changing, so they ended up
tried to force that one, didn't he?
losing it.
A little bit.
Now it comes back out to center ice. 1:05 left to go in the period.
60 seconds to go. Got the score out there.
Sobanos with it. And now here's Norman again. He'll play it across in his own zone. Ekton up ahead. And
I see, he never touched it.
Unfortunately, he was trying to get it to McAfee. Arnold, and it hopped over his stick and went the length of the ice. 52 seconds left to go.
I'm getting there. They threw me off the internet. So the clock was still running because I couldn't stop it.
And so the face-off to the right of Camden Krugel. Kel Smith on the draw. It is loose, comes back out to the point. Metros, and a shot right on. I don't think Krugel saw it till the last second, but he made the save. And he'll poke it back out. Sobanos with another wrist shot goes wide off the end boards. McAfee there with it this time. And he'll work it around on the near side looking for Kaufman. He was able to poke it past Sobanos and out to center. Netley over there for the Metros. Netley will try and work it through the middle of the ice. Still with it, going coast to coast. Almost lost it. Amon forces him to the boards. They try to center it. It comes loose in front. Poked back of the net by Malloy. And now it's Amon again. 10 seconds left to go in the period. Micah sends it. Comes out to Kaufman late in the period. A long wrist shot and a save by Moninger, and that's going to do it. So the clock expires. And the first period is history. Shots 15-8 when all was said and done in favor of the Jets. And they get the only goal, an Andon Corin goal, about halfway through the period. Overall, I mean, it would have been nice, as dominant as the Jets were again today, if they would have had a little bit more outcome.
Another goal. Yeah, we had some great rebound opportunities. We just didn't put the puck in the net. So we'll see if we can get going here in the second period.
Yep. All right, so for folks that are used to us in the past, going to commercials and stories and stuff like that, we're streamlining the process this year, and we're just going to have a little slideshow going during the intermission. So we're going to go to that now. We can't stop the stream because if we do, then we can't start it back up again, if you were wondering. But we will just play some, give some love to the old sponsors, and then come back with a second period in about 15 minutes right here from the IBP Ice Center in Sioux City. 1-0 Jets. Welcome back out to, there we go. Having a hard time hearing. There we go. Welcome back out to the IBP Ice Center here in Sioux City. Joel Becker and Gary Scabona. And it is Kansas City Jets hockey. Gary's a little late getting back here, so we apologize. There's no clock at the moment. But at the moment, we are getting underway in this second period. An early shot for the Jets, as they lead at 1-0, 16-10, the shots on goal. And it is the Cale Smith line getting started, but the Metros have the puck. They will play it to the Jets line. It was knocked to hen by Redmond, Chase Redmond, and now the puck being fought for along the near side board. Comes away. Ownby plays it to an open right wing. It is carried on by Trosper, trying to work into the zone. He was taken to the boards, centered one, but it was knocked out of harm's way by Redmond. Now the puck, Amon in the corner will play it up ahead. In the middle, Smith got it out to center ice, comes back in the Jets' end. And we've played a minute of this second period. Into the corner it goes. Puck back of the net. Now in the middle of the ice. Sanders sent it back, and Sobanos plays it out to center ice. It is dumped back in by Redmond, came in on goal. And the puck will go into the corner. Brody Lee over there trying to work with it. Puck back of the net. Jets dangerous there. Lee couldn't center it. Then Ekton a shot and a save by Moninger. Brody Lee sends it into the corner. Eklund over there. Lee trying to fight for it back in the net. Oh, he tried to pop it in front. Couldn't quite do it. And now the puck still. It's Whitrock. Went behind the net. Couldn't play it in front. Back. Again, puck behind the net. Metros take over, and they'll get it out to center ice. Norman with the puck. He goes for a skate in his own end. Pulls up as the Metros are changing behind the play. Norman all the way in. It'll play in on goal, and it was covered up by the goaltender Moninger. And
we didn't hook me up.
You are.
No, not hooked up to that.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's because you left. Couldn't do it.
No, it's my fault.
Although I think I have us pretty close to being.
I can do it now, 14:30.
Yeah. So just underway here. We've played 2.5 minutes of the second period. Jets on top 1-0. It was an Andon Corin goal about halfway through the first period, as this will be an icing call against the Jets. So face-off coming back into the Kansas City end. Looks like it will be to the right of Camden Krugel. Shots 19-10 in favor of Kansas City. Comes back out to the point Netley. Tatierski tried to get it away from him. This is the line that scored the goal earlier. Amon in the corner. He'll play it back in the net. Redmond couldn't get a stick on it. Tatierski over there was able to force it out to center ice. And back in his own zone is Fell. Metros lose it, comes back out to center ice, and then Trosper sort of lost his balance for Sioux City, and the Jets will dump it in. Netley back for it. Back behind the net. Wood missed a check as he tried to run into him. Jets about halfway through a line change. Redmond.
A little bit late on the, good shot.
Yeah, dumped it in on goal. McAfee back behind the net. He was taken into the boards. But it's taken there by Smith, though. Cale Smith, he has Kaufman in front, couldn't get him. The puck fell, and Smith took it away, but now the Metros take over again, and this is Carlson.
These two refs might set the record of them not calling a penalty for a four-man crew.
I'm not sure what that record is, but
0 penalties will give you a record.
I was going to say it would have to tie it at least.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's crazy, right? Not one penalty. I mean, it's been a clean game though.
Knock on wood.
Should be a couple. Oh,
I wouldn't have wanted to tempt fate like that.
no, I know, especially in Sioux City.
Here's Dane Kaufman with the puck.
We've been known to have some penalties called against us in our day.
1 or 2.
Uh-oh.
We've even been known to, as that shot was right on off a Metro sticking into the glove of Camden Krugel. We've even been known to have a goal disallowed with 0.2 seconds left on the clock.
And it was on the front cover when they came to Kansas City.
Well, video doesn't lie. What can we say?
It was their clock, so, you know what I mean? It wasn't like our clock right now.
That is true. Here is Whitrock with the puck. He'll play it back to the defense. Elam sent it ahead, gets by the Metros and into the corner. Whitrock couldn't get to it, though. And now Elam unable to stop it, but this one could go the length of the ice, and it will cross the end red line. Icing call against the Metros. 12:13 showing on the clock here in the second period. It was a scoreless second period so far. Jets got a goal about 8:40 or so left to go, and so it's just a little shy of the halfway point of the first period. And that's been the only goal so far, although they are out shooting the Metros 20-11. Off the face-off, Lee trying to get a stick on it, plays it back of the net, Eklund, and he gets it to Whitrock back of the net. Whitrock will spin around, played it over for Brody Lee. Some nice cycling there. It comes to Elam, a shot right on, a save. Moninger with Brody Lee right on the doorstep waiting for a rebound that did not come.
And they didn't give him a shot.
Not so far. Although, like I said, last time at the end of the period they adjusted it
Right.
and gave a couple more. So just because it doesn't go up immediately doesn't always mean anything.
Right.
Elam, another shot bouncing just wide of the goal. And Sobanos plays it into the near corner for the Metros. Lee over there to knock it down. They try and center it. Whitrock, but eventually it is taken over, and Trosper, he was knocked down by Eklund.
Nope.
And now here is Brody
That might
Lee.
have been the first penalty.
Thought it could have been. Whitrock with it, tried to get it back to Lee, and that was blocked. Comes back out to the point, Elam. And coming back the other way with numbers, here come the Metros, and Carlson just threw that in on Krugel, who covers it up after catching it. I don't know if Carlson didn't realize that he had numbers with him, but that was probably not the most advantageous thing to do in that situation. Right. Like I said, I'm guessing he just wasn't aware that he had a 3-on-2. And just a long shot from well outside. Off the draw. A Cale Smith line out. Netley a long shot and a save.
Good save by Krugel.
Goes into the corner and picked up by McAfee. And now it's the Jets who have a 3-on-2 the other way. Trying to work in is Kaufman in front. He was looking for McAfee. That hit a leg. And the puck goes to the half boards.
His better pass might have been the Smith on the trailer.
Yeah, I agree. Ekton will go back for it in his own zone. Dangerous pass across the middle of the ice. Norman over there to try and knock it down. 4 players in the corner. And now it comes back out near the point. Metros keep it in. Puck comes loose, and it's kicked out to center ice. Yeah, they have the delayed offsides.
Where's the call?
So they tagged up, and in the meantime, the Jets and Eklund will try and break out to center. It does come out. That was off. Oh, no, it wasn't offsides because there wasn't anybody else in the zone.
Yeah.
It did come out to center, but they had already cleared up. And now a big hit on Delperdang by Norman along the sideboards, back of the net. They center it in front, a shot, and missed the net.
Wow, that was a great scoring opportunity for Sioux City.
Delperdang had that opportunity, but
guys
like I said.
Guys are getting taken down and tripped and no calls, and you got a 4-man crew. That's crazy. Here we go.
Working in on goal, a shot. Oh. And on Corin going for his second goal of the game, but shot it into the goaltender, Moninger.
Right in the chest.
And we'll get a face-off.
What a great scoring opportunity for Sioux City.
They had a great one.
Shot it wide, too. Didn't even put it net.
Yeah, 22-12 the shots on goal. Just under 10 minutes to go in the second period. Quickly approaching the halfway point of the game. Jets lead it 1-0. And here's Arnold with the puck.
Nope.
Tried to pull the trigger, couldn't get it on goal. Instead goes into the far corner, and Wood over there. He was pushed from behind. Puck stays along the boards, and it's picked up by the Metros. And they do get it out to center ice. Corin there to knock it down, and he'll dump it in. Got by the goaltender Moniger into the corner. Arnold back of the net for Wood. He just played it into the near corner. Nobody there for the Jets. And it's taken by Carlson and out to center ice. Now the Jets take over again. Norman.
No, it's Amon.
Oh, was it? Okay, yeah, you're right. And here's Sobanos trying to work in, and a late call on the offsides, but we do get the whistle. And we'll get a face-off in the neutral zone.
Get that second goal here, Joel. Come on.
Well, like I said, it was a similar situation to what happened in the JV game.
Right.
They were, getting most of the offensive time, a lot of the shots, but for a while they were having a hard time converting. In fact, they were losing in that game, but then came back with eventually 4 unanswered goals. But it was kind of late in the second period when they got that little flurry.
Got like 2 of them, yeah.
And took a 1-1 game to a 3-1 game, and later won 4-1.
And then got a 4-1 right final, yeah.
So here's Trosper with the puck for the Metros.
It just takes one bounce, though, to tie this game up. They got a guy on the watch.
Looked
there
like
it is.
That looked like it might have been offside, by the way.
Yeah, a little bit.
But no call.
That was a great save and the huge rebound in Sioux City. So Sioux City has been like us today. We've had a couple great rebound opportunities and just didn't capitalize on it.
Eklund with the puck.
I don't even know if Eklund's seen it, but great play.
And he sends it ahead on right wing for Lee in the middle. And it's Whitrock. A shot.
Yeah,
he scores. Lane Whitrock snuck it in under the leg.
2 from
Manager.
17 and 24.
Yes, it was. And I tell you what, sometimes that second assist is not a big deal.
Right.
It's just something that happens. But Eklund really started that play. That was a very good.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, he comes up with the steal on the play you said you weren't sure he saw. And I don't know if he saw it or not, but, it went off his stick. But then he made a very good rink-wide pass to Lee, and then Lee played it in the middle for Whitrock. And I think probably Moniger would like to have that back.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, it's 2-0 Kansas City. Just past the halfway point of the second period. Again, kind of similar to what happened in the JV game.
Yeah.
Kaufman.
Let's see if they got it right. If not, we'll text down there because 24 definitely should have had an assist.
And it is poked away once again. And Cale Smith, a sharp angle shot saved by Moniger. But McAfee, the rebound, he tried to center it to Kaufman, but that was broken up. And then Cale Smith, he couldn't get it away. And a shot and a save by Krugel. Rebound is loose. And eventually it's taken by Cale Smith. Thought for a minute we might get a high stick call, actually. But
exactly.
Again, nothing called off the stick of Kaufman to a Metro player. Then it looked like it was Delperdang who overskated, and Cale Smith will dump it in. So Bono's back for it for the Metros. He'll ring it around near side Ownby. They did give it obviously to Whitrock. Here's Trosper trying to work in. Shot, save, rebound, they score. Well, that time, Krugel made a good save, but he didn't do a very good job of rebound control on that one, as Trosper took the original shot, but he just left a big juicy rebound and half a net open. And that time they did not make any mistake. .706 left to go. Well, that's a big difference from the JV game, where in the previous, in the JV game, they took a 1-1 game and turned it into a 3-1 game.
Yeah.
We took a 1-0 game, and it's now 2-1. In the meantime, off of the face-off.
Do the clock, I'm texting.
It's Carlson trying to work in. Puck goes back of the net. So Puck goes into, and Ekton will send it down low. Ooh, off of a player's foot. And the Jets go for a skate in their own zone. Arnold played it ahead. It was knocked down by Carlson, though, by the Metros. Corin over there. And the Jets get it out to center ice. Back of the Metros goal, Netley with it. Jets try to get it away. Tatirsky knocks him down. And they will play it out to center ice. Back for it is Ekton, near his own line. Sends it rink wide, looking for Tatirsky. And instead, coming off the bench, Eklund will pick up the loose puck. Eklund a shot, put it wide of the goal. Corin with the rebound. He'll walk in front. His shot also went wide off the end boards. Malloy couldn't get the stick on it. They tried to center it to Eklund, but that was broken up. Now here's Brody Lee. He whiffed as he went to go for the shot. And Whitrock, he was taken down.
No penalty, man. He's not going to call anything today, I don't think.
And the Metros will ice the puck. So face-off coming back in the Sioux City end. 5.5 minutes to go here, second period. Whitrock line with Lee and Eklund. Redmond and Amon on defense. On the face-off. Comes back out near the point. Redmond kept it in, couldn't keep possession of it. He gets it back. Long shot from the point, goes wide off the glass behind the net. Amon comes over to keep it in. Handed it right to a Metro player, Sobanos, but he couldn't do anything with it. Goes into the corner. Trosper. He'll come away with it for Sioux City. Now in the corner, had it taken away. Whitrock centering, and Brody Lee there, and he whiffed as he tried to get that one on goal on the one-timer. He had some net to shoot at. It was a good opportunity. Couldn't get it to go. Now here's Eklund, a shot. It ended up going off a leg and straight through the middle, but behind the Jets, and now back the other way. Trosper into the zone with Ownby. Trosper, a shot. And Ownby the rebound, a backhand, and he put it just wide with Krugel down.
Krugel's leaving some rebounds there right now all of a sudden.
Here's Eklund.
They're picking him up.
On left wing, Eklund trying to get around Sobanos. He gets the puck out the outside, then Redmond a long shot.
Oh, Redmond.
That was
redirect
wide.
by Lee, went wide though.
I think that might have been Cale Smith, actually.
I think it was Lee.
Okay. In the meantime, it comes ahead, and Malloy with it. Now he was hit to the boards. Redmond gets it out to center ice, and now it's a 2-on-1. McAfee across for Kaufman.
Great defensive play right there by number 3.
Yeah, he came back. That was Sanders.
Was that 3? Yeah, great defensive play.
And actually would have probably been a better idea for McAfee to have shoot it.
Yep,
yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
But at any rate, he'll pick up the loose puck. And it comes ahead for Elam. He got it into the zone off of Cale Smith's stick. Now Kaufman with it. Along the boards, tried to send it down low, went off a stick and in front, Elam. And now it's taken by Bloom, and he'll dump it in. So, like, for example, we were talking before about hand passes. If the other ones were, why wouldn't that have been a hand pass?
Yeah, right, I agree.
But, I mean, I don't think that was a hand pass either, by the way. I just don't think the other ones were.
Right.
But anyway, we're down to 3:12 left to go in the second period. So Bonos will backhand it wide of the net. Back of the net is Bloom. He'll play it into the corner. Now comes up the far boards, poked out to center ice. Netley back for it. He'll go for a skate in his own end for the Metros. Netley into the middle, taken away by Kaufman. Kaufman turns. He'll work into the zone. A shot, and that was blocked to the defense. Got his own rebound. Now comes loose McAfee. Tried to get in the middle for Wood, but that eluded him, and it comes out to center. Elam will backhand it in. The Jets are offsides. It's a delayed call. Ownby with the puck. 2.5 minutes left to go. I think the shots on goal are off, but maybe not. 25-21 is what they're showing now. Elam. And a shot that may have been going high, but a glove save by Moninger. So 26-21. Shots on goal, 2:19 in the period. 2-1 our score. Jets on top. Face off to the left of Moninger. Whitrock line out there. Metro's got the draw. They'll work it out to center ice. Carlson in the middle. Now it's worked into the zone, and Heckens, he had it taken away. Brody Lee picks up the loose puck in the middle for Whitrock. One man back. Whitrock trying to work toward the middle. Little toe drag move, but that was broken up. Good defensive play by the Metros. Ekton kept it in, though. His shot off a leg wide of the goal, goes off the end boards and off the back of the net. And the Metros will pick it up and try and work back the other way. This is Sobanos with it. Sobanos centering and a shot and a score. Easton Carlson finished it off, and as we were talking about before, despite having the better of the play for most of the game,
well, not anymore.
You allow them to hang in on it, and then a tying goal with 1:41 left to go in the second period. It was a pretty good play by the Metros.
Well, we broke down defensively.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we could have done a better job of defending it, but they did, make it work. It was not an odd man rush.
No. Nobody picked up the guy coming down the slot.
So that's the thing, is that, and they also did not do a good job of cutting off the passing lane either.
Right.
You got to have at least one or the other.
Yeah.
Redmond with the puck in his own zone. 90 seconds to go in the period. Cale Smith couldn't get a stick on that one. 2-2 our score. Puck goes out to Saul. He had it taken away, and Amon off of his stick, but the Jets do get it out to center ice, and Kaufman there tried to lead Cale Smith, but I don't think he was expecting the pass. And now with 1:10, a shot by Saul. Saved by Krugel. Puck comes to the line, and it does go out to center ice. That'll be offside.
It was 22-12 at one time.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. 61 seconds to go in the period. Neutral ice face-off. So basically, whoever wins the next period wins the game. I mean, there's still 1:01 left to go in this one. Sobanos with the puck for the Metros, ahead for Malloy. Jets take over in their own zone. Back in the net is Amon. Rings it around for Redmond. Goes by him to McAfee, but he did get it ahead to Smith. Sobanos takes it. Now here's McAfee. It's 3-on-1 trying to work into the zone. 2-on-1 down low. McAfee a shot and a save by Moninger.
He whiffed.
Yeah, he didn't get much of a shot on it. It was saved by Moninger because it might have hit the side of the net as well. Metro player lost his stick and Kaufman took over, but he couldn't get it in front. 25 seconds left to go, and that shot goes on goal from way away, so no icing. Here's Redmond. He'll backhand it out to center. Comes loose to McAfee. He turns, plays it ahead for Kaufman, trying to work in front with it. He was taken down. There's going to be a penalty.
Finally.
This is the first penalty of the game with 5 seconds left to go.
Your clock went off.
Yeah, that was our clock because you didn't stop it.
No.
So there is actually 3 seconds left. And he deserved the penalty. It was absolutely interference on that one. Did you add the penalty? I didn't look.
No. Who was the number?
I'm not sure.
10? What do they put up there? Nothing up there?
It hasn't come up on the clock yet.
I'll just
40.
put 10. 40?
Yeah. You got it, or you want me to do it?
I got it.
Okay. So a power play. And so the 3 seconds do go off. We won't do another buzz. There we go.
Mine didn't go off.
Yeah.
The penalty didn't go off. Did it for you?
Yeah, it's there.
All right.
And so the second period comes to a close. The Jets will have the power play. when we start the third, but
not good.
Yeah, it is a 2-2 game. Gotta fix the score there.
You got it.
So 27-24, the shots on goal as we go to this second intermission. So,
all right.
Again, the Jets generally have had the better of the play throughout most of the game, but they weren't able to establish any kind of a commanding lead, and the Metros got back into it. So like I said before, when all is said and done, it's going to come down to who wins the third period.
After all that, I agree with Joe.
Although you never know. We could end up with overtime or a shootout.
Overtime shootout, sounds
You never
good.
know. All right, so
all right, Joe.
We will do the old pause for the cause here between the intermissions, get the slideshow going, and come back with the third period. So when you hear us starting to talk, the third period will be going. 2-2 our score going into the intermission here on Kansas City Jets Hockey. Welcome back out to the IBP Ice Center here in Sioux City, Iowa. Joel Becker and Gary Scabona. And the chairman of the board has decided to sit in. Mike Curry is alongside. Yeah. So welcome to Sioux City. Entertaining couple of games, huh?
Oh, I've only been here for like the last 15, 20 years.
We're pretty used to it.
This is a little bit closer, and I like to see it.
Yeah, we'll see how things go this period. It eventually comes down to this. Whoever wins the period wins the game. The Jets will start off this period on the power play, as you can see. It's the first power play of the game for either team.
And they've changed the power play up, too, this week. They're going to run Dane in front, and I think they're going to run a lane on the wall, and it's going to be a different look than we've had here in the preseason, and I really like what Rado's doing here.
Looks like he's put Brody Lee back on
the
point.
Put Brody back, and I think that's a great move.
And he has the puck right now, walks the line a little bit, gets it to Lane Whitrock on the half boards.
And Lane on the wall there gives him a little bit more time to make his play. I just like what he's doing there.
Puck in the corner. And Whitrock comes away with it, rings around to the far side. Bloom does get over there to knock it down, but then he's checked and the puck comes out to center ice, shorthanded, trying to come back the other way here, the Metros, and a nice defensive play by Brody Lee. They do get the shot on goal, and Krugel makes the save.
Yeah, I knew Brody would be responsible.
It's always the danger when you put that
point.
When you put
the
forward
forward back, you never know how they're going to react, but Brody's smart enough. I knew he'd be responsible.
So they'll ring it around to Brody Lee at the left point. He'll send it across for Bloom. Bloom, a shot that got through, but ends up going wide of the goal. Whitrock on the half boards. Eklund over there as well. 4 players fighting for it. 40 seconds to go in the penalty. Puck still along the boards. Kaufman comes over to try and lend a hand. Trosper for the Metros, and Kaufman comes away with it and gets into the near corner. Now he'll play it back out for Whitrock. Across for Bloom. He's got a lot of room. A shot, and a save by Moninger goes off his blocker into the corner. Then Whitrock sends it down low again. Gets it back. Tried to center one to Kaufman, but that was broken up and sent the length of the ice. So good puck possession, but unfortunately not able to get much actual scoring opportunities. The penalty is over, but here is Brody Lee moving up to forward at the moment, and he'll center one. Had Cale Smith in front. That was blocked on the way in front. Never did get through. Metros take over, and it was Sanders sending it down the ice to Tiersky. And it comes loose in front. Metros take a shot. I think that might have hit the side of the net. Either that or Krugel made the save. Camden out of the net, leaves it back there for Amon. Just underway, a couple minutes, 2.5 into this third period. We're tied up at 2. First road trip of the season for the Jets. Comes back out to center, so Bonos for Sioux City.
That's how you pronounce his name.
Yeah.
Joel, he's a heck of a player.
Has been for quite a few years here for Sioux City. Cale Smith along the far boards. It comes loose, and a shot and a blocker saved by Krugel. The rebound comes in front. And boy, McAfee over there. He is possibly, from what we've seen earlier on in this season, the closest thing to a possible game changer that we might have on this team in terms of the ability of the speed and so on.
Mm-hmm.
He's awfully young and doesn't have...
And this is the first year with the Jets.
Right,
too.
And doesn't have a ton of size yet. That doesn't mean he isn't strong, though. He has the puck trying to work in. Top of the circle, a shot. Oh! And Arnold was right there in front, but couldn't get a stick on the bouncing puck. Comes back the other way. Trosper trying to work in front. Trosper, shot goes off the end board wide, off the back of the net, and then Corin, it was taken away from him, but the Jets do clear it. Shots 30-27 in favor of Kansas City, but we are tied at 2 with 13 minutes left to go. It is taken by Eklund. He had it poked away. Heckens in the middle. Knocked away from Prosper by Elam. And then they play it into the Jets bench. Looks
like I said, a lot closer than I'd like to see this.
Well, I agree. Next couple of days we're going to be in Bogey. We'll see how those games go.
Well, I'm pretty confident on that. In fact, I came up here with Gary Emmons, and I think I'm going to run back tomorrow. I'm going to let you take care of those Bogey games for me.
I'll see what I can do. I am kind of curious to see what the venue's like. It's as long they've been in the league for 3 non-consecutive years, and we've yet to be there. This will be our first trip, or certainly mine.
I'm going to reserve my comments about Bogey being in the league.
Okay. So Bono's got it out to center ice, but Bloom sends it right back in. Back forward is Angerman. That seems like a good hockey name, don't you think?
I like that.
Angerman. It comes along the far boards. Angerman over there for the Metros. Whitrock knocked it down, and Brody Lee takes his man to the boards, comes loose. Whitrock in front on his backhand, moves to the forehand, a shot, and he put it over everything and out of play. And we'll get a whistle on a face-off. 12:05 left to go in regulation time. I would not want to see this one go to overtime or a shootout.
Oh, no. Let's just end it now.
I only say, it's not that I don't think we could win one. I think we can, actually. I think that we would be at an advantage perhaps in an overtime situation, 3-on-3 type. But I hate to see all the work they've done. It seems like they should be able to win in regulation on this one. But
and this is probably a team, too, where we don't have any automatic shootout players.
Yeah. Certainly not like the snipers we've had in the past.
That's true.
One of whom is coaching our JV team right now. Shot right on, saved by
Yeah, that
Krugel.
was pretty automatic.
He was, although I don't know that he was all that great on shootouts. He was.
No, go back and look.
He was fine. Don't get me wrong, but he did. He was just such a sniper in regular play. But
and also too, I want to give a shout out to a good friend of Zach. And this is going to be his future father-in-law, Steve Howard in Columbus, Ohio, who listens to all our broadcasts, and we love him.
Well, thank you for listening and watching. So, a future father-in-law, huh?
Oh, yeah. Trust me, I'm getting the best end of this deal.
Is this the same one that I met last year?
I don't think you've met him before.
Okay. I may not. He was... Last time he and I both ended up at Hereford House after a game, and he brought a girl with him. Wow. But that was like early on last year, so I don't know if he'd been
that must be Maria.
Probably.
That's Steve's daughter.
Okay.
She's lovely.
Yeah.
She's the best of the best.
Seemed really sweet. Well, good for him. Mazel tov. So Bonos with the puck for the Metro, sends it across to his defensive partner. And that is Angerman, who plays it out to center ice. It's taken by Cale Smith. He'll get it back into the zone, but then it came back out. Backhands it in. The Jets clear up. And the Metros take over. Angerman with the puck down left wing. He lost it. That should have been offsides, but he never crossed the blue line. And now Kaufman back the other way. He'll get taken down into the corner.
He'll knock him down. He'll be up immediately and back at it. He is... I just call him
tenacious.
Mr. Energy.
Yes.
He is unbelievable. I love the kid.
Amon took the puck away and sent it down into the zone. So Bonos, he'll ring it around near side. Amon picks it up. Pinching in from the corner, try to play it down low. McAfee couldn't get a stick on it. And then so Bonos will play it down in, out of the net. Krugel, up ahead Redmond. And Redmond got it out to center ice. And Wood over-skated. It's taken there by Delperdang. He works in a shot, and a blocker save by Krugel, and the Jets clear it. Back the other way, Wood. He had his pocket picked. It was knocked away and then sent down into the Jets' end. This could have been icing, but they wave it off for some reason. And comes out to center ice. Jets will dump it in cross corner. Back forward is Angerman. He's out there now with Netley on defense. Played up the boards. Comes out to center ice. Netley fell down. Apparently he was tripped. That's what I hear.
Guess they're not happy.
It is always funny to get the different perspectives on officiating, when you're at home and on the road. And of course, it's always funny because everybody is convinced that the refs are out to get them.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Arnold with the puck trying to work in. Straight away a shot and he scores! Landon Arnold. Where did that come from?
I don't know, but keep it coming.
9 minutes left to go. The Jets back out in front. 3-2.
Wow. That was a pleasant surprise.
It looked like a relatively innocent play. I mean, he shot it from top of the circle.
And he shot it hard.
But
I mean, it just, what a play.
So a couple of goals I imagine that Gunnar Moninger would like to have back. The first one that went under his legs, sort of between his legs, and then that one.
Well,
I think he might have been.
What I like about that is and I realize the shots are fairly close, but we are the better team. And it gives, when you're dealing, even with his 1-goal lead, still one goalie mess up or whatever. Yeah. But
it's a little breakaway, anything.
Yeah.
And so I could be wrong, but I'm guessing Moninger probably was distracted by the other Jet player that was, along in the middle. I think he was kind of cheating or looking for a possible pass or a rebound.
And that's why we love charging the net.
Yeah. Brody Lee with the puck. He'll send it ahead for Eklund. Half a period left to go in this one. Eklund into the zone. He's got Whitrock with him. He'll try to center. He was looking for Whitrock to pass behind him. Metros take over. Comes out to center ice. They could have an odd man rush trying to work in. Trosper, a backhand shot and a save by Krugel.
Did you notice Brody Lee back there, how responsible he is? He sees the scoreboard. He knows we're up by one, and he's not going to let him beat us.
Elam in the corner, just plays it back in the net. Whitrock takes over. Try to get it up ahead for Eklund. He'll send it rink wide. He's got Lee with a step, trying to work in on goal. A shot, and he scores! Brody Lee. Well, there's that snipe that we were talking about, a quick wrister
that
into
shift
the corner.
By Brody Lee is one of the best shifts I've ever seen in Jets hockey.
And with 7:52 left to go in regulation time, the Jets quickly turn a 2-2 tie into a 4-2 lead.
Oh, that's good. So this means the whole staff can go to dinner tonight.
So everybody else gets to go too, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
The staff and the announcer, Joel, everybody gets to go to dinner. Chairman will pick it up.
Beautiful. So the Kaufman line back out there with Cale Smith and McAfee. They dump it in. You mentioned that, the shots were roughly even, but I think what you were referring to when you said we were the better team is we have had almost all of the zone time.
Right. We just are clearly the better team, and you look up, I was surprised at the shots, and then for us to be...
Backhand shot by Kaufman.
I thought he had that.
Yeah, he could have. He just missed it. Looked like he had a step on the goaltender, Moninger, who makes the save from a sharp angle there on the Eklund shot. But, it was...
Well, we're down to 7:21 to go, and I'm starting to breathe a little bit easier.
So 34-35-30 the shots on goal. Boy, how many years, 18 years that our little buddy has been focused on points and
I think
who has the goals and assists.
I think in 18 years in the league.
Yeah.
I think he joined us at 17. He wasn't with us the first year.
Yeah, he said that it was 19 and 18 that we've been in 19 and he's been with it 18, joining after the first when. If you say so. When Sammy was a sophomore was when he took over as team rep and GM.
I think so, yeah.
And trying to work in McAfee, backhanded it in front. Unfortunately, that time Kaufman kind of skated by the play. Here's Corin with it, though. He has a goal today. Probably to play it in front.
And I'd love to see it when Corin has a goal. He's out there. He's a sophomore. He's one of the pillars of the junior varsity team. This is how these people learn how to be learn how to do this. This is great.
His shot goes wide. Kaufman, the rebound, hit the side of the net. So we're coming up on the 6-minute mark left to go in regulation time. Amon pinches in to keep it in at the point. Now it's taken over by Heckens for the Metros, and he'll get it out to center ice. Through the middle of the ice into the zone, and a shot goes high off the inboard glass. Malloy with the rebound, played it in front. That hit the leg of a Metro player. That was Ownby. And now Corrin got it to the line but not out. Malloy kept it in. Jets take over again. Redmond will go for a skate in his own zone. Circles around in front of the net, played it toward Arnold, who was late on a shift. And they say no icing.
Well, he just missed it.
Yeah.
There's no way that should be icing.
I still think they should not let teams change when they ice the puck at this level.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you on that, but it's just a lot to keep track of.
Right. Well, that's why I say at this level, you know, somebody like the Metro or the Midwest League has the personnel to actually keep track of that. I would not expect them to do it in like your average, you know, Bantam game or something like that. Here's a shot by Amon. It was probably going to go wide, but Monitor catches it and hangs on for the.
It can't be wide. They gave him a shot.
Yeah, of course. So a little under 5 minutes left to go in regulation time. Jets have both goals here in the third period, and they lead at 4-2. Whitrock line out. So Bonos with the puck back of his net. They'll play it up ahead. He's looking for Sanders. Couldn't get it out. Jets keep it in. Long shot goes wide. Rebound, though, picked up by Brody Lee. Tried to walk in front. Comes out. Amon, a shot that was blocked at the defense. And here's Trosper with it. He'll work it ahead. Netley into the zone. Netley pinching in from the defensive position. Probably see a lot of that while they are down by 2 goals late in this game.
No, I've been pleasantly surprised with how well I think our decors come out today.
I would agree. They've done very well, and like I said, we've kept the a lot of times, you know, best defense is a good offense, and that has certainly been true today. We've, you know, kept the puck in their zone probably good 70-80% of the time, both in the JV and the varsity game. Puck along the near boards. Eklund over there with it. He'll just play it back in the net, and Elam will skate over for it. Jets get it out to center ice, and Whitrock. He'll work into the zone. Lane Whitrock tried to do the toe drag move. It's carried on by McAfee, though. McAfee in on goal. His shot goes well wide off the end boards. It was kept in by Elam. Kaufman off of his stick, and then trying to carry on Cale Smith, but he had it poked away, and the Metros do get it out to center ice. Down to 3:20 left to go in regulation time. Back for it, Bloom in his own end. Up ahead for Kaufman. Now to Smith. He tried to poke it past Sobanos, couldn't, but then Kaufman carries in off sides. 3:09 left to go in regulation time.
You know, Joel, I've been doing this for 18 years, and I'm not sure we've ever had a player with a bigger heart or more energy than Dane Kaufman. He's amazing.
Bloom back for it. Taken to the end boards by Malloy. It comes into the far corner. They play it up the boards. And Netley there to knock it down. Long shot and glove saved by Krugel. And he saw that one all the way. 37-31 the shots on goal. They've had a lot of shots in, you know, even against Mason City. Looks like the Metro is going to call a timeout here. I wonder if we have that. Yeah, we do. Look, timeout. See? Cool, huh? So 2:50 showing on the clock. I'm not sure at what point, if they are going to pull their goaltender, if they'll do it now when the puck is way down to the other end. That's a lot of time, but they are down by 2 goals.
You know, they're down by 2 goals, and honestly, they don't have that much skill on the ice. I'm thinking maybe you just throw another 6 guy out there and try to jam it up and get a rebound.
You can try, but, you know, considering the amount of time that the Jets have been able to keep it in the other end, that'd be taking an awfully big chance.
In both games tonight,
yeah,
we've been able to get it out of the zone because say what you want to about the Jets this year. We skate well. We are a very good skating team. And that's what keeps it out of your zone is how good of skaters you are.
So Moninger is to the bench, and they will go with the empty net, which I also get to show. How about that? So Bonos with the puck off the faceoff. It comes loose in front. McAfee tried to get a stick on it, goes into the corner. And now it is picked up by McAfee. And they were able to ride him off the puck, but then Kaufman knocks it away. So Bonos will ring it around to the near side boards. 2.5 minutes left to go. Heckles with Cale Smith over there. And it comes to Kaufman, a shot, and he scores. Dane Kaufman was able to pop that one in after they gave it up. That was, you know, again, the thing, as we talked about before, was that, you know, as good a job as the Metros had done, or sorry, the Jets had done and keeping the puck in the zone. You know, once they lost possession.
Yeah, once they lost, it was like fait accompli.
Yeah, at some point you figured that was what was going to happen.
Glad to see Dane get that one, though. He worked so hard, I'm just glad to see he's rewarded.
Absolutely. So we're down to 2:15 left to go. Puck goes into the corner, Ekton. It goes off the stick of Norman, and it's poked out to center ice by Wood. That was a good play. Back for it, Angerman. Wood poked it away. Arnold had it hop over his stick. Tatirsky kept it in. He had a good game at varsity. Big hit by Tatirsky over there on Saul. Then a shot by Trosper missed everything. Puck comes out to center ice. Trosper just plays it to an open wing. Jets take over, and they'll just dump it in. 95 seconds left to go in this one. Trying to work in. Malloy. Jets, a big hit as Tatirsky was run into by a Metro player. Puck in the middle, and it is Eklund chasing after for it into the zone. Cole Eklund tried to shoot it. That hit somebody in front. Delperdang picks up the loose puck as we're down to 65 seconds. Now in front, Cole Eklund all alone. A shot, and looked like Moninger got a piece of it. Then a centering pass and a shot by Lee. Rebound, and it is covered by the goaltender as Eklund was taken down near the side of the net.
Yeah, we needed this one tonight. I think this will turn the ship around. I think we're going to be on the right track from here on out.
Okay. I think for this weekend, that's probably true.
Yeah, just for the team psyche and, you know, because last weekend at home, that was tough.
Definitely a good start to the weekend for the Jets. Whitrock line is out with Eklund and Brody Lee. And off the face-off, and a shot by Eklund, who worked real hard to get that puck. And now it is taken by Netley out to center ice with Ownby into the zone. He'll work into the corner. Elam on him. He works, tried the wraparound. It came right through the middle, but wide of the goal. Half a minute left to go in this one. Netley, has shot missed everything off the sideboards, and it goes all the way down the ice.
Good way to start the weekend.
Absolutely. 20 seconds left to go in this one. Here's Trosper with the puck. He'll backhand it ahead. Jets take over. It's taken by Whitrock. He'll get to the red line. Get it into the zone. He was tripped up. There's going to be a penalty, interestingly enough, as Whitrock was tripped up, and they're actually calling that with 3 seconds left to go. Yep, that was what happens when
let's
stop running the clock.
let's just let the clock run out.
I was just gonna say.
42 shots, though.
There's not really a buzzer going on, if you're wondering, by the way. The guy running the clock just keeps running it off. I'm not doing it, you are. I keep putting 3 seconds back on, and then you keep stopping it.
There we go.
So there's the real buzzer.
There we are. Joel, good seeing you. Hopefully I can get to some more games this year and sit here with you.
That would be nice.
I think I'll give it back here to Homer Scabona.
Okay. To wrap things up, the Jets win it 5-2. The final score over the Sioux City Metros. So we appreciate you joining us for this one. It was a good way for the Jets to start off this weekend, taking care of a pair against the Metros.
Yeah, absolutely, Joe. And I thought the third period by the varsity was a really good period. They only had about a 6-minute stretch where I didn't think they played that well. But overall, I'm pleased with it. And now we head to Bogie and see if we can continue going.
Yep. So games tomorrow, 2 and 4, JV, and then varsity from Bogie on Saturday. And then we'll play them again on Sunday. And you can tune in for all of it right here on JHN, the Kansas City Jets Hockey Network. At some point, I'll have to put a Jets logo in. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, there you go.
But I will do it at some point. So 5-2, the final score. Thanks for joining us here on Kansas City Jets Hockey.